this is the old Stihl MS661C, and I've had this saw for probably 35 years. And it's done very well. It's really lasted a long time, but it's getting tired and it's falling apart. So I've got it repaired. I did a bunch of work to it, and now I think it's good as a backup. So what I did this morning was I went up to the Stihl dealer and I bought a new saw. This is the Stihl MS661C, and I'll tell you, it's a lot of saw. It's as heavy as the MS64. I've got a 25-inch bar on it. Got the yellow full cut chain. And this looks very, very nice. So I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, wow. Got the compression relief. We've got the air cleaner cover, comes right off. No messing around, just pops right off. Air filter, I'm not going to bother pulling that off. And I'm looking all around, like, wait a minute, where are the carburetor adjustment screws? Well, guess what? It doesn't have any. This is what's called an M-tronic saw, or maybe they call it M-tronic ignition. The carburetor is self-adjusting, so there are no adjustments. I was told that if it starts running funny, as in funny strange, not funny haha, that we run it full throttle for 3 minutes without cutting, which seems a little harsh, but he said that will reset the carburetor. Hopefully I don't have to do that. Hopefully it just runs and there's no issues. So the fuel tank. Got fuel in it. Half a tank. It's good enough for now. Just going to give it a quick run. The bar oil. Bar oil looks good. That's nice, not having to use a tool for those caps. Chain's adjusted okay. Now under here is the bar oil adjustment, and it is in the E position, which they call E-matic. Supposed to be suitable for everything. That's good. We'll leave it right there for now. This little roller is the chain catcher. So if the chain were to snap or fly off, that will catch it. It's got some serious log dogs here, which is really good for bucking logs. And I think we're good to give this thing a quick test run. Oh, one other thing. Made in Germany. As opposed to, I don't think you can even read it, made in West Germany. That's how old this saw is. Get set up, but I want to show you this. Here's a bottle of oil. That's the 2.5 gallon oil bottle. And right next to it is one of these demon horseflies straight from hell. That thing is about an inch long. Yep, 1 inch, 1 inch exactly. Those things are brutal. They draw blood when they bite you. All right, I gotta go get the tractor and we'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna grab a nice big log off the pile here and then we'll be able to run some cuts. I almost killed our dog. He was under the pile when I did that. Alright, now that we've done that, that took longer than expected. We've got to cut some chunks off of this because obviously that is not going to go through the firewood processor. As a matter of fact, if we look at this end, that's not going to go through either. Yeah, we'll cut that back a little bit so that it's small enough to go through. And then we'll just do the end pieces by hand on the log splitter. So I've been drop starting the old Stihl MS661C. It has so much compression that it's the only way you can start it. So this one is going to be a little different. But we'll see. Alright, so we'll put this in the start position. Push down on that. Wow. Alright, I'm going to let that warm up for a few minutes. You got to go easy because she's brand new, so you got to let her break in a little bit. pretty impressive. I was really holding back, and I was trying not to run the engine at a constant speed since it has to break in a couple tanks of fuel before it's broken in. And there, now those are small enough to put on the processor. Yeah, that was nice. Thing's got plenty of power. I'm used to the Stihl MS661C, and it also has plenty of power. So it's not remarkably different, but it did a very nice job. The engine's smooth running, and I imagine once it's broken in, it'll be even better. That's it for the first run of the Stihl MS661C. Oh, Magnum. It's a Magnum. Can't forget that. Nice saw. I'm very, very happy with my purchase. First impressions, it's a very nice saw. Very smooth running. And the vibration was remarkably light. I guess they have a new anti-vibration system on these. And I have to say, it works pretty well. I'm impressed. Starting it was a dream compared to the MS661. It felt like I was starting a tiny little saw. It was so easy to pull, I couldn't believe it. So that compression release, that's really the thing to have. I would not have had to drop start it. I could have done that on the ground, which I probably should have. Worth the money, and I'm hoping that this will last the rest of my life. Okay, so this saw is a 91.1 cc or 5.56 cubic inch engine, whereas the Stihl MS661, I believe that was an 85 cc. So this one's slightly larger. 7.2 horsepower. So that's serious. That's a lot of horsepower. My small log splitter is 8 horsepower, so that gives you an idea. Working that size of an engine. Maximum engine RPMs is 13,500. So this thing screams. It absolutely screams. The weight without the fuel or the bar and chain is 16.5 pounds. So probably with the bar and chain, probably another 4 pounds, 5 pounds. So it's probably close to 20 pounds. Alright, anyway, so that's enough reading the specs on this thing. The first run was pretty impressive. And now I don't mind bucking the logs anymore, because I know I don't have to go out and immediately fix my other saw. So there you go. That's the wrap up on the Stihl MS661. Thanks for watching.